Alright, here's an example, Lori, of how to add the copies in for the Scholastic Action magazines. So I did a search for Scholastic Action. I'm looking at the student edition. The cataloging information is all done there. What I need for you to do is to go up to Copies, and we're going to duplicate the copies. I'm going to get rid of this one because we talked about that one this morning. So we have the original copy that's there. So let's duplicate it, and I have in the pile right now that you gave me 5 copies. I'm going to assign the next barcode, leave that alone, leave the call number alone, purchase price, everything else, you don't have to do anything with those. At this point, all we're going to do is hit Save Copy, and it's going to prompt us and say, are you sure you want to add these 5 copies? Yes, we do. If you're adding just one copy, it will not prompt you. But if you're adding multiples, it'll prompt you. So, to begin with, each Scholastic magazine has a volume and a number. And so, once you've added copies, what I need for you to do is to go in and change the copy information in the volume issue area. So for description, we're going to start with the first one here. It is volume 35 and the number is 1. Okay. In the second area, if you want to get this detailed, you can put down the actual date that shows up on the magazine for this one. And this one happens to be, you know what, it's not 35, it's 36. This one happens to be the September 3rd issue. Line 2 isn't required, but if you want to put that in, that's fine. That's okay by me. That's not a problem. So I'm going to say save, and now we have volume 36, number 1, which is the number, and we're set. The next one in the list is edit copy. This one is volume 36 as well, number 2, and the date on this one is September 17th. On down the list. All right. Now the next step will be printing the labels for these, and so I'm going to copy that first number, and now I'm going to go to reports, and this is something you're familiar with, and we're going to go to library reports, barcode labels, select by list, and I'm going to paste that in. I did 2, so I'm going to do those 2 right now. The material type, the circ types, temporary copies, all that stuff you can leave alone. You need the site name checked, the title, the call. Most of these Scholastic magazines do not have an author, so you can leave that unchecked. Pick your starting label. Try to use up label stock that you have on hand, and we'll run the report just like you always have. In theory, these will come in, these will trickle in every week, every other week, and so you'll be adding one copy at a time. You will not be adding multiples like I did here in the demo. Refresh, go to view, there they are, and they're ready to print out. All right, easy enough.